Hello everybody, it's me, the Anonymous Mystery, your local nocturnal detective. And Mona, my trusty crime-finding dog. Tonight's theme is nostalgia. Nostalgia means a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. Generally, when we talk about things that are nostalgic, we think of toys, TV shows, games, and old friends. We talk about how much we miss them and reminisce happily on those fond memories. But how often does nostalgia tend to distort our memories of past events or people, or make us forget our past suffering? We'll expand on this topic more in our case tonight. And tonight's case is... Mr. Adrian's Mansion is Creepy by Daijubudef. The description is as follows. It's the 80s. You are Jules, a history professor at a university who struggles to inspire your students. Your odd friend from when you were at an elite academy in the 70s invites you to his home to reconnect. Despite all the years apart, you still fear Adrian, who, although he was a model student, always seemed to be hiding something disturbing. Trapped in his house, you realize things aren't the same as before. Relevant trigger warnings are listed here. With everything having been outlined, let's dig right in. Alright. What a terrible day. They always say there's that one university professor whose classes are so boring that attending is pointless. I realize I'm that professor, and it hurts. I thought being passionate was enough to interest students, but it would be better if I adopted another strategy.
Wait. I had a question, Professor.
You don't seem to be one of my students.
Indeed. I just wanted to get your attention. I suppose you don't recognize me.
Adrian?
How about we forget the history lesson and just catch up like old friends? It's been a while, Jules.
Adrian and I went to the same academy. We were among the top students, but we never spoke to each other. I was rather shy, always buried in my books, and he seemed too mature for our age. Since neither of us made the first move, we were destined never to talk, until the day our parents became friends. I knew your son is the same age as my third son, so I brought him along today. I hope that's not a problem.
Of course not. He'll be a great playmate for Adrian. Nice to have you here, Jules.
Yes, we're in the same class.
Go have some fun. Don't forget, Adrian, to be careful not to show him any private places. Of course, Father.
While our parents discussed politics and economics in the living room, we wandered around the house. We looked at paintings, played chess, or we'd flip through books in his enormous library. We explored the entire house to entertain ourselves, except for one room. There was a heavy wooden door that seemed to hide something. What's in there?
The place where I hide my secrets, in other words, my room.
Back then, Adrian was the kind of student everyone admired. Smart, charismatic, and distant. The perfect prodigy who, by chance, was also incredibly rich. What could he possibly want to hide? It made me itch to know what was behind that door.
Not yet. Buddy looks terrified.
What a surprise, Adrian. It must have been at least 13 years since we last saw each other.
14 years to the day, actually.
Yes, that must be right. You've always had an impressive memory.
You too. After all, you've become a prominent history professor. It's a job that suits you well, I must admit.
Yeah, this is my first year teaching. I didn't quite have the charisma I hoped for.
Don't say things like that. You're selling yourself short. That's not like you. And you? What have you been up to all this time? As you'd expect, I now run the company my father left me. Business as usual. Adrian, do you resent me? Resent you? For what, Jules? We're still friends, despite all these years. Life just kept busy, that's all. But still, I wonder if... When I heard a new university professor had your name, I came by to check. Nothing more. That's exactly why I suggested we go to my old house. For old time's sake, right? Yeah, for old time's sake. Oh, we're already here. Stop in front of the gate. The door is open. After you, Jules. Open the door. No. You're not going in? Is something wrong? No, it's fine. Yeah. Your house has changed. Not really. It's more that time has altered your memories. Everything is almost identical. Don't be shy, Jules. Please, go wherever you want. I'll follow you. What's this? The basement is so dark that it's impossible to see anything unless you go inside. No? I'm not going into your basement. Unless... a quick death. Yeah, let's do it. Whoa! Oh, are you okay? Ow. Yeah, I'm fine. There's a pile of stuff that cushioned my fall. We put all sorts of things in our basement. Everything we want to hide from others' eyes. I see. But I can't find a ladder or stairs. Can you help me? Adrian? Adrian? Ending 3. Trapped. Nice. So I guess this game is pretty quick. Let's go door number 1. Huh. Clouds in a phone booth. The booth is super small. You really used to make phone calls in this chilly place? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Wait, I'm coming. I was saying... No, don't come in, actually. We're really cramped in here now. You're my guest. I'm not going to abandon you. Okay. To make a call, please insert a coin. You have 5 seconds to insert a coin. Do you have one? No, I've only ever carried large bills. I don't have any change either. We should probably just get out of here for now. What the? What is it? 3? The door's stuck. I can't open it. 2? Calm down. It's not that serious. 1. Pshh. Ending 5. Suffocation. Okay, so we gotta find a coin and maybe a light. Let's do the opposite. What the hell? I guess you can only click on them. Adrian, who are these people in your library? I have no idea. Good evening, gentlemen. You seem a bit confused, so let me clarify the situation. I'm Virgil, the detective summoned to solve this murder case. Our poor victim is a nameless butler, and these 3 individuals here are the suspects. Okay, this is reminding me of Detective Conan, how the culprit was always the same gray figure. Lydia, his partner, found out yesterday that he was cheating on her.
I was angry, of course, but I wasn't going to kill him for that.
Tyler, his colleague, to whom he owed a considerable sum of money. If I had killed him, how would he have repaid me? That's absurd. And finally, this thing. I don't know. It looks like something capable of the worst. It's up to you to choose. Who do you think is the culprit? Click on the culprit. I think Bug Eyes is the culprit. I think Creeptastic is the culprit. Oh, you're also able to be selected as a culprit? That's interesting. Yeah, I think it's, we're gonna start with Bug Eyes here. The stranger sneaked in and killed the first person they came across. Ending 1, deceived. Hey, I got shot? That's wild. It must be Lydia. The betrayal must have hurt her so much that it awakened a murderous instinct in her. It's Tyler. The victim was probably broke for a while, and he lost patience. In a fit of rage, he killed him. I kind of like the detective's design. I think it's you.
Me? That's ridiculous. I'm the detective. Why on earth would I do such a thing?
Are you sure? Yeah. I see you sweating. I see you, getting all nervous and stuff. It's you. I know you're the murderer. It's exactly the same plot as in a book I used to love reading. I can't believe it. You have Murder Under the Moonlight. You really do have every book imaginable. Only the ones worth reading. Father invests a lot in books. He thinks you get smarter by reading. And you? Do you think so too? He's not wrong. But it's a boring debate. What makes this book so special? It's a murder mystery unlike any other. Detective Virgil solves perfect crimes throughout the book. At the end, you find out that he's the killer behind all the cases he pretended to solve, isn't he? How did you guess? You were almost excited while telling it. It had to be something twisted. I see. So, you'll never read it? On the contrary, they say knowing the ending allows you to appreciate the story differently. If you recommend it, I'll give it a chance. Wake up, Jules. There's no one here. You obtained a revolver. Okay. The garden door is protected by a 4-digit code. Enter the code. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't work. And I guess there's nothing else to click over here, so we'll come back to that. 2 deer and a cat. It looks like something is beating inside. Open the cat? Nah, I think we're alright. It broke my heart, you know, when this cat died. What? My father killed it to entertain his guests. He didn't care. It was just a stray animal, insignificant. But I knew you liked it, so I had it stuffed for you. As a memory. Oh. Look, Adrian, I think a guest wants to join our study session. This cat, it always comes back to scratch this window. It must be hoping we'll give it food. Nothing more. Or maybe it's just looking for a little affection. What are you doing? I'm just going to pet it, that's all. Don't you think it's adorable? Adorable? Maybe. But it isn't here for us. Look at it. It seems happy. You're deluding yourself. Animals, like people, don't do anything without interest. No one seeks affection without something in return. You find a chess piece. King. Something with weird eyes. A chess game. Play a game with Adrian? Sure. Hopefully I don't have to play real chess, because I don't know how to play that game. You know, Adrian, I saw you in the newspapers yesterday. It said, the young Prodigy has once again beaten world champions with 30 years of experience. Sometimes I wonder if I'm not wasting your time by playing chess with you. You're so much better than me. I don't understand why you don't play to win. Because with you, I play for fun. You have your own way of playing. I try out moves and observe your strategies. I don't know how to take it. Why take it badly? I said I liked it. More eyeballs. Oh. Ending 4, eaten alive. Dang, I think I got 3 different endings so far. Adrian's room is closed. Adrian, what have you done? What kind of question is that, Jules? I just killed your father, and mine, of course. Why did you do that? It was either them or us. They would have killed us. They were never real fathers to us. You know that as well as I do. Jules is truly a disappointment. He has no strength or tenacity. He carries the aura of a loser. I thought that being around Adrian, he would improve, but there's no use. I'll just have to invest in his half-brother. I can't relate. Adrian is disciplined. He always meets my expectations, and I've done everything to ensure that. I use the same methods, but Jules doesn't react the same way. It doesn't toughen him up. He's showing himself to be weaker and weaker. What a mistake to have passed by the living room during those private confessions. So your father sees you as an extension of himself too, doesn't he? I'd rather have words than when he shows his displeasure in other ways. We're the same, you and me, Jules, trapped in their shadows. We'll never truly live in peace as long as they're around. The same? At least they respect you. If only you knew what people say about you. Nobody ever blames you for anything. Do you really care what others say? What makes you think I don't manipulate them? I don't know. Then trust me. What I'm telling you is the truth. We are the same. You obtained a coin from your dad. Okay. Now we can go to the phone booth. The booth is super small. You really used to make phone calls in this chilly place? What did you say? I didn't hear you. Wait, I'm coming. I was saying, no, don't come in, actually. We were really cramped in here now. You're my guest. I'm not going to abandon you. Okay. To make a call, please insert a coin. You have 5 seconds to insert a coin. I think I have a coin in my pocket. Yes, I do. Well, I've never seen someone get so excited over a rusty coin. I'm glad to see you've kept that innocent side of yourself. You insert the coin. The phone rings. You should answer it, Jules. Jules? Finally, you pick up. I know who you are. You keep calling me. You keep avoiding me at school. You run away every time I show up. Your father comes to visit us, but you don't anymore. I'm just busy, that's all. Busy? You were never too busy before to give me a look. I just have a lot of studying to do. Code 0393. Now we go to the garden. The garden is protected by a 4-digit code. 0393. The garden door is open. Fishing pole. Take the fishing rod? Yes. Jules? I've never been good at understanding why others pull away. It's probably because I don't function like they do. But you? I thought you were different. What you do with your time is none of my concern. I just wonder if you realize how much your behavior disturbs me. If one day you want to remember who you truly are, you know where to find me. I never forget anything. Oh, I didn't notice there's an attic. The chest is locked. Try to open it? Yeah. You don't have the key. Okay. The cellar is so dark that it's impossible to see anything unless you go inside. It would be wise not to tempt the devil and stay here, though. Use the fishing rod? Yes. Mr. Jules, you're not opening the letters you're given. I don't want to read them. I understand, but Mr. Adrian insists that I check whether you read them. We don't see each other anymore. I don't know why he keeps sending them. I'm afraid Mr. Adrian hasn't accepted that yet. You should at least read them before things become too different. You fished out a key, okay? This and a cat and the chess game, the parent in the garden, and the phone booth. Try to open it. The chest is open. There's an old brown uniform and a diploma. I guess this is months going by. Mr. Jules, your mother is waiting for you. The plane will leave soon. Jules, congratulations on your diploma with honors. I only came in second. The science subjects cost me first place. You've always preferred writing over calculating, haven't you? You're not going to tell me where you're going? I'm leaving too, you know, to the Academy for Heirs, managerial training, and all that comes with it. If following in my father's footsteps is what's called success, then life promises to be dreadfully boring. I sent you one last letter. I hope you'll respond to this one. Adrian's room is open. I know you hate me. What? You envy me. Or is it that I stir up that inferiority complex you always had since childhood? I would never be that vicious. It's not viciousness. It's who you are. We became so close, and then suddenly you couldn't stand me anymore. Not because I had changed, but because you never did. You're wrong. No, I don't think so. I'm the one who's always stayed in your mind after all these years. No matter what happens or who you meet in the future, I've already taken what matters most. Your heart belongs to me, and no one can ever give it back. I'll always be there, somewhere, reminding you that no one will ever reach you the way I did. In the end, I'm the one who wins. Ending 6, Heartless. After all this time, it's so touching to know that a friend still thinks so much about us. In this abandoned house, nothing belongs to me anymore. I'm incredibly lucky to have you, Jules. I think without you, I would feel forgotten. I will never truly understand feelings, but despite everything, I still appreciate you as much as ever. That has never changed. Don't wear that expression. It's merely a matter of poor timing, isn't it? However, if you seek forgiveness, just bring me flowers. They say flowers help soothe those who left too soon, don't they? I see it as an acknowledgement of what was lost. Your guilt is beautiful. I wish you could hold on to it forever. So he's dead? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 endings, and I'm missing one. I think it's the stuffed cat one. What happens if we open the cat? It looks like something is beating inside. Open the cat? Yes. The knife penetrates the poor cat's flesh. There's nothing inside. Jules, why did you do that? To this cat? To our memory? What? I thought... Ending 2. Mutilated.
And that was Adrian's Mansion is Creepy by NgReimond. Adrian's Mansion is Creepy was made in a month for the 6th Spooktober annual visual novel jam. What initially drew me to this case was the premise of an escape game and the art style. I really liked the way Daijubu drew the facial expressions of the characters. Whether scared, nervous, angry, or judgmental, all these expressions translated really well with their art style. The backgrounds were simple, but the way they were colored and composed really synergized with the characters and dialogue, making for engaging storytelling. The only criticism I had gameplay-wise was the lack of character names over the text box. It made it unclear who was speaking at times, but after playing some of Daijubu other games, I can speculate this probably happened due to time constraints, as their other games have text box labels. In regard to our theme of the night, nostalgia, our main character, Jules, receives a heavy dose of it as he walks down memory lane exploring Adrian's former home. There were many flashbacks throughout the case, and I liked that they were designed to look like VHS tape recordings. It felt like I was reviewing Jules' old home videos. Initially, I thought that something was supposed to happen on the black screen, like a jump scare or a hidden message, but I soon realized that the dates were meant to act as timestamps to help us keep track of the events. Through this timeline, we are able to trace how Adrian and Jules first met and how their relationship unraveled. Jules and Adrian were two high-achieving students, both at the top of their class. Despite sharing the same rank academically, they didn't interact with one another, that is, until their fathers became acquainted. The two boys were encouraged to form a friendship under the watchful eye of their controlling and abusive fathers. Adrian's father is extremely strict and emotionally distant. He refuses to keep anything around that does not serve a purpose or benefit him. In one particularly disturbing moment, he kills the stray cat Jules and Adrian find as a means to entertain his friends, demonstrating his overall lack of empathy. Growing up under this influence, Adrian internalizes this belief that people are only kind when they want something in return. He tells Jules, animals, like people, don't do anything without interest. No one seeks affection without something in return. His standoffish worldview, combined with the isolation that comes from being at the top of his class, leaves Adrian deeply alone. When everyone puts you on a pedestal, no one can truly stand beside you. Jules, on the other hand, is plagued with an inferiority complex, most likely stemming from his father constantly pitting him against others. His father only agreed to the friendship because he hoped Adrian's excellence would push Jules to perform better. However, Jules continually fell short when compared to Adrian. While he admired Adrian deeply, Jules also felt an intense jealousy towards him. These feelings amplified as he got to know Adrian on a more personal level. The admiration slowly twisted into resentment, and the pressure of constantly feeling inferior became too much. Jules began distancing himself from Adrian, but this withdrawal only made Adrian cling more tightly. Jules was Adrian's first real friend, and the only person who truly understood him. Desperate to preserve that bond, Adrian tried contacting Jules over and over, calling and writing letters that were never opened. Jules, overwhelmed and uncomfortable with Adrian's attachment, pushed him away even further, and began actively avoiding him. After graduation, Adrian realizes he'll never see Jules again. Jules is leaving the country with his mother, hoping to escape the suffocating expectations of his father. Not wanting to follow in the career path his father had chosen for him, and not being able to communicate with Jules anymore, Adrian decides that he no longer has anything to live for and takes his own life. This tragedy shocked Jules and filled him with an immense amount of guilt. It's not explicitly stated, but I think as Jules got older and more set in his career path, the memory of Adrian and the circumstances surrounding his death slowly faded in the back of Jules's mind. I think the stress of being a professor eventually weakened him mentally, which brought the memories of Adrian back to the surface. I'm not sure if the Adrian we see is a ghost or a manifestation of Jules's guilt, but either way, he guides Jules to remember the events of the past. Adrian forces Jules to address his inferiority complex and unresolved remorse. Adrian's actions aren't done out of maliciousness, but his own distorted version of love. In the end, Adrian offers Jules forgiveness if he brings flowers to his grave, as a way of acknowledging Adrian's existence and his loss of life. Ultimately, the nostalgia felt in this story is not warm or comforting, it's haunting. For Jules, revisiting the past is painful but necessary. Through memory, guilt, and reflection, he is forced to confront the friendship he once cherished, and the mistakes he can never undo. Nostalgia becomes both a punishment and a path towards closure, reminding us that the past, no matter how deeply buried, will always find a way to resurface. Oh, look at the time! The sun will be up soon, which means it's my time to go. If you like the game, feel free to check out the creator. They have other psychological horror dating sims on their page, and I have linked it in the description down below. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like my gameplay, and if you have any recommendations, let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember, stay sharp and stay curious. Bye!